Hey everybody, today I wanted to show you how you could find and download fonts for your Mac computer, and then we can install them on your Mac computer so you can use them in any program. Maybe it's Word, Excel, PowerPoint, maybe you're using it in Adobe Photoshop, Final Cut Pro, any of those programs. So first I'm going to show you how you can find the font, download it, and then we're going to install it on your computer so that you can use it in one of those programs. So let's go over to the computer and I'll show you exactly what to do. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to open up your web browser. So you can use any of them, Safari, Chrome, Chromium, Firefox, Opera, whatever you choose. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to use Firefox because I use it quite a bit. Now once you're on Firefox, you can either search with Google, DuckDuckGo. It doesn't matter what you want to use. Anything is fine. And then you're just going to type in free fonts. Now, it's going to pull up those search results, and there's one that I really like to use. It's called Font Space. Now, when I go to Font Space, you can look at literally thousands of fonts, and you can find the one that best fits you. And what you can do is you can click on fonts right here, and then I use this feature. It's called commercial use. Now, if you're just using it for yourself, or maybe it's just for typing up some documents, you just want to have it for yourself, you can pick any of these fonts. As long as you're not going to resell it, you can use any of them that say personal use. Now, if you're going to use it for work that you're going to either sell or put online for other people to have, you probably need to use the commercial use one. If there's any question, just reach out to the person who created it and ask them if you can use it for that project. But I'm going to go ahead and say commercial use, and then we'll just scroll down, and I don't know, we'll just pick out one. How about super funky? That looks kind of fun. Anyway, there's the super funky font, and so we're going to scroll down just a little bit. You can type your own words in here if you want to. So information, technology, and then you can see how it looks if it's bigger or if it's smaller. And so that's fine. We'll just go ahead and use that one. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to click on free download right here. And then it's going to say, well, do you want to open it or save it? Depending on your browser, it may just go ahead and save it. I'm just going to say save it for now. And it's going to put it in your downloads folder. So it's already finished downloading. As you can see right here, it's got the little arrow and it's completed. So I'm just going to click on this little magnifying glass and it's going to open up that folder. Now I'm going to double click on super funky font and it's going to extract that zip file and it's going to put it in that folder, super funky font. And when I go into that folder, there is your TTF file. That is your font file that you need. So now you've got a font and you've downloaded it. We just need to install it on the Mac computer so you can use it in one of your other programs. So there's two ways you can do it. The first way is you can install it just for the current user. And then the second way is if you want everybody that uses that computer to have access to it. So I'll show you both ways. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go up here and click on File, New Finder Window. That's going to open up a new Finder window so that we can put it where it needs to go. Now you can also use the shortcut key Command N if you want to. Then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click on Go. And I'm going to hold down the Option key and I'm going to go to the library. Now, once you're in the library for the user that's currently logged into the computer. And then you can scroll down and there's a folder called Fonts. So if I go into that folder, any fonts that I put in here will show up only for this user. So if I take this super funky font and I just copy it right there, now it's going to show up for just that one user. And that would work great. If you're the only person that uses that computer, you don't need to put it all over the computer for everybody to be able to use. You may want to, in case you decide to let somebody else use it, they could have access to it even if they're a guest user on that computer. But if you know you're the only one that's ever going to use it, just put it in your folder and you're done. All you have to do now is you may want to restart your Mac just to make sure that font will show up so that you can use it. Now, if by chance you have other people that use it, or you may have a guest that wants to log in and use it and have access to that font, we're going to open up a different Finder window. So we're going to go back to File, New Finder window. Again, you can use Command N. It'll open up a new Finder window. And then we're going to go up to the top and we're going to click on Go. We're going to go to Computer. And then we're going to go to whatever your hard drive is named. Mine is just Macintosh SSD. And then we're going to go into the library. Now, once we're in the library, if you'll notice, there's another folder the same as we were before. It's called Fonts as well. So if I go into that Fonts and I take this super funky font and I move it down here to this Fonts folder, now that font's going to be available for everybody on the computer to use. It doesn't matter if you're logged in, if a guest is logged in, it doesn't matter. Anybody can log in and they can use that super funky font. And if you'll remember back over here, this one, the super funky font, was going to be available for freeware, so anybody can use it, even commercial use. So I hope that was helpful on how to find, download, and install a font, whether it's for you or for everybody on that computer. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments. I'll be glad to get back to you as soon as I can. If you'd like me to make a video on something else, please send me a message about that, and I'll be glad to do that as well. And then, as always, because y'all do such a great job, hit that like and subscribe button so I can keep putting up more great content like this. And I'll be glad to make one for Windows as well, so that way you'll know how to install a font on Windows. And I'll see you next time, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.